And I really want to talk about Brandon Graham and how much we're gonna miss this guy. Now, let me just say that I'm the kind of guy who, whenever the Eagles draft a player and I boo them, I booed Brandon Graham when he was drafted. I wanted Earl Thomas, right? And I think that even in hindsight, I wanted Earl Thomas. But Brandon Graham is the eldest, maybe not the eldest statesman on the team, but he has been here the longest. He is the longest tenured player on the team. And yes, he's older. He's up there in age. But the one thing that Brandon Graham brings to this team is the fact that he brings such leadership to this team. Because once he was off the field, we weren't doing the same things that we were doing before. We weren't as effective as we were before. We were letting things happen that weren't happening before. So we are desperately going to miss Brandon Graham. And the obvious two guys who are going to step up, that have to step up, are Josh Sweat, and the other one is Derek Barnett. Now here's the thing about Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett made that boneheaded decision, that unnecessary roughness call. You can't have that. You can't have that. That's a lack of discipline. And the fact of the matter is, Brandon Graham is great against the run. His stunting is great. His pass rushing ability is great. If you don't have him on your line, you're essentially handicapped. And that's just how it's going to go. You essentially hate to see it, but at the end of the day, you want Brandon Graham on your roster. You want Brandon Graham playing hard for you. And what you're going to see from the Eagles is it's not going to be the same. And yet we play the Cowboys next week, and we were very susceptible to those outside runs. Those are the outside plays that Brandon Graham, who, he's pretty decent at stopping. Because he's a guy who is smart, he's savvy, he doesn't lose contain. And we lost contain many times. The 49ers really, really used our pass rush abilities against us by getting our defensive linemen in the backfield and pitching it out, allowing those big guys to block our smaller guys. So we're really going to miss Brandon Graham. And Brandon Graham is someone who's gone a long way. He's a legend in Philadelphia. I doubt he'll be a Hall of Famer, just because of the statistics. It's just, there are other guys, maybe in like 100 years. But the fact of the matter is that Brandon Graham meant a lot to this defense, and we are going to have to find a way to replace him, especially against Dallas, who they really like to run that two running back offense.